Okay, here's another problem where we would use function composition. All right, I have f of x is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 5, and g of x is equal to 6 minus 2x. I wanted to use, give an example that had trinomial in it. All right, so first I'm going to say g of f of x. G of f of x. Okay, so now it's g of f of x, so my first letter is g, so I'm going to start with my g function. That would give me 6 minus 2, and then I put my f function in. I'm going to use a different color just to make it stand out. That is x squared plus 3x plus 5. Okay, now this is going to give me 6. Now this is the key. This is where a lot of mistakes will be made that we should be aware of. That's a negative 2. So when we distribute, be aware of this negative along with the other signs. So that's going to be negative 2x squared minus 6x, and negative 2 times positive 5 is negative 10. Okay, so now this is a polynomial, so we should go in descending order. So I'm going to start with my x squared term since it's the highest degree. So that is negative 2x squared, negative 6x, and then a positive 6 minus 10 gives us a negative 4. So our final answer would be negative 2x squared minus 6x minus 4 in that particular case. Okay? And we can see it right here just to review. Okay, now this one is a little bit more difficult, but it's fine as long as we stay disciplined and do the things that we need to do. Okay, now we're going to say f of g of x. F of g of x. So we start with our x function. Our f function. Everywhere we see an x, we plug in the g of x function. So instead of x squared, this should be 6 minus 2x squared. Okay? Plus 3. 6 minus 2x plus 5. Now you can see it. The g of x plays the role of your x. So instead of x squared, we put 6 minus 2x squared. And instead of 3x, we put 3 times 6 minus 2x. Another thing, be sure to put parentheses right there. All right. If you don't put the parentheses, this 2, this squared term, only goes with the x. If you don't put parentheses here, the 3 will only be distributed with the 6 instead of the entire function. So now, I'm going to let you use scratch paper for this particular problem. You have to use scratch paper just because I don't have quite as much room as I would normally have. But we can remember the rules. 6 squared, that's 36. 6 times a negative 2 is negative 12x. That is negative 24x. And then negative 2x squared, that's negative 2x times negative 2x is plus 4x squared. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times negative 2x is negative 6x. And then we add the 5 at the end. Okay, now remember we have a polynomial, so we're going to have to do this in descending order. I'm starting with my x squared terms. That is 4x squared. Negative 24x minus 6x is negative 30x. And then I look at my whole numbers. 36 plus 18 gives us 54. And plus 5 gives us 59. Alright, so that's 4x squared. Negative 24x minus 6x is negative 30x. 36 plus 18 plus 5 gives us 59. So we can look at that one. Now, if you don't know the shortcut method for doing this, just on scratch paper, 6 minus 2x times 6 minus 2x and FOIL it out. It still works perfectly. All right.